देखिए, वर्कलोड मैनेजमेंट तो मतलब एक ज़रूरी हिस्सा ही हो गया है क्रिकेट का।
After a depressing T20 World Cup, Team India will look for a good start against New Zealand in first T20 international under new head coach Rahul Dravid. In a virtual press conference before the match, Rahul Dravid stated that the mental and physical health of players takes top priority, given the stresses of playing in a bubble. Dravid, who takes over from Ravi Shastri, explained that workload management is required to keep players fit and ready for big tournaments.
देखिए, वर्कलोड मैनेजमेंट तो मतलब एक ज़रूरी हिस्सा ही हो गया है क्रिकेट का। हम इतने क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं तो हम लोगों को वर्कलोड मैनेज करना ही पड़ेगा। जैसे हम फुटबॉल में भी देखते हैं, जब सीजन्स इतने लंबे होते हैं तो जो बड़े बड़े फुटबॉल प्लेयर हैं वो भी हर मैच नहीं खेल पाते। तो ये एक मतलब अगर हम साल भर में खेल रहे हैं तो वो वर्कलोड हमको ज़रूर उनका मैनेज करना पड़ेगा। कि हम इन द टीम मैनेज करते हैं या उनको ब्रेक दे के मैनेज करते हैं, वो हर एक केस अलग अलग होगा। पर जैसे मैंने पहले कहा, प्लेयर्स की जो मेंटल और फिजिकल वेलबींग होगी वो सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ होगी। उसमें we will work in and around that. We will, of course, the team will also take priority. So it's a balancing act, and we need to understand that we need to do this balancing act at a time like this, and work towards getting everyone sort of fit and ready for obviously the big tournaments. Yeah, so just had a few interactions. Obviously, they were busy with the World Cup, so didn't want to sort of disturb them till the World Cup got over. Just had the opportunity at times to obviously chat with Rohit a little bit after the World Cups got over, with Virat as well, with a lot of the players, and yeah, just honestly, we've been here through the quarantine, the opportunity to again connect with a few people on a sort of not a face-to-face basis, but at least through through sort of the Zoom links or the Google Meet links. So just sort of beginning that, and obviously the support staff's come in here, so I've had a chance to meet. There are a lot of the people who've already been here as part of the support staff for a really long time, so just, sort of getting a sense and really sitting back and observing and seeing how things are done and what's happening, and sort of picking up and learning along the way as well, and having some conversations over the last few days. But yeah, very much a period really for me, from my perspective, just an opportunity to sit back and get a sense of how it runs, what's happening, what happens. Every team is a different environment, and when you come in, I think my role initially will really be to sit back and watch and observe, and then step in as and when required. And we have time for that, so there's no rush around that. No, we don't prioritize formats at all. I think all the three formats are critically important for us. I think there's going to be no let up on the way we prepare or the way we plan for any of the three formats. Obviously, with in the next 2 years, there are three big ICC events in terms of obviously the T20 World Cup, the 50 overs World Cup in 2023, and the World Test Championship. So there are three events, and we need to prepare for those events. And as far as vision is concerned, for me, it's just about us looking to improve constantly every day, keep getting better as players and as people, and we should be fine.
Yeah, look, I think it's important to groom everyone. I understand the importance of a bowling all-rounder, but keeping one particular spot in mind is not the way forward. We just have to look at the entire squad, entire setup that we have, and how we can fit in the players and how we can bring them in and see how we can be effective as a team. For that, whatever is required and whoever can do that job for us, we will keep an eye on them. And it's just not about one or two individual keeping an eye on them. It's about the entire unit and the entire setup that we have. People who are playing, Syed Mushtaq Ali, people who are back home, all of those guys as well. So keeping an eye on everyone is equally crucial, and I think we're going to do that and see whatever is required for us to be a successful team in this particular format. We will try and do that.
Yeah, they're a very, very good side. Make no mistake about it. Their performances, you don't need me to say that. Their performances over the last few years have been, exceptional. I think I think it's almost become fashionable to keep calling them the underdogs in every tournament. But honestly, I think the narrative has certainly changed over the last few years. They probably enter every tournament. I'm sure maybe from an outside perspective they'll be underdogs, but I'm sure internally teams that compete against them know that they're always going to be one of the top contenders in any tournament that they play in. So yeah, they're a very good team. They're well led, they're well planned, they're well prepared, and yes, they have beaten India recently in a few tournaments. Those are the facts. And herein lies a really good opportunity for us to keep improving and keep getting better, and hopefully the next time we get an opportunity in a big tournament against them, we put one over them.
नहीं, इट्स वेरी सिंपल. मतलब जो उन्होंने अब तक जो करते आ रहे हैं टीम के लिए, आगे भी उनका रोल वैसे ही होगा. बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट प्लेयर है टीम के लिए. जब भी खेलते इम्पैक्ट और अपनी छाप छोड़ते हैं, तो टीम के नज़रिए से काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट प्लेयर है. ऑब्वियसली देखिए, हर गेम हम जब खेलते हैं तो सबका रोल अलग अलग होता है. व्हेन यू आर बैटिंग फर्स्ट, आपका रोल अलग है, बैटिंग सेकंड में रोल अलग है. तो बेस्ड ऑन the games that we are playing, roles will keep changing, and everyone is open to that. And I'm sure when Virat comes back, it can only strengthen our team because of the experience, because of the kind of batsman he is. It's going to add up to our squad.
Funnily enough, we were talking about it yesterday on the bus. We were just chatting about it, and yeah, I mean, I guess time flies, doesn't it? I mean, I certainly knew that when Rohit walked in. I actually remember him even before Ireland when we were playing a Challenger Trophy in Madras. He'd come, I think, just out of under-19, and he was a young kid coming through, and we all knew that Rohit was going to be special. He could just see that this was a very, very special talent. That I would, so many years later, be working with him. That I never thought about or never envisaged. But yeah, it's just lovely to see, honestly, the way Rohit has grown as a leader, as a person over these last, 14 years now. And he's truly been, I think, someone who's been an absolute credit to the game in the country from what he's achieved, like I said, both as a player and, of course, his success as a leader for the Mumbai Indians has been phenomenal as well. But just what he's, how he's been able to carry that legacy forward, and obviously comes from having to carry the legacy of obviously Mumbai cricket and Indian cricket. It's not an easy one, and he's done it with a lot of grace and class. And so it's lovely to see that happen.